Alright, in Naruto chapter 613, we know that Shikaku said some epic stuff. His last words had to have been something painful slash very, very important. And he had to have said some last words to his son. I mean, he had to. I mean, did you see Shikamaru's face? And the only thing that could make someone make that face is if Shikaku said, "Son, I fucked your mom." You look deep down in yourself and tell me that's not what Shikaku said to him. But in all honesty, I think Shikaku actually did something before he died. And Inoichi, Ino's dad, his mind transfer jutsu is way more powerful than Ino's, and Ino can cast her mind from very far distances. And it was said, I forgot where I heard it from. It was in an episode. It's really old, back in part 1, that if something happens to her body, then her mind will just wander endlessly forever until something, I forgot exactly what was said. So I'm thinking, what if Inoichi, he casted his mind transfer jutsu to either Obito, Madara, or possibly even the Jubi, because we see that Ino did it, so I'm pretty sure her dad can. So what if his last action was to transfer his mind to one of the 3 people out there? That would be epic. But what he would do when he's in one of their bodies, who knows? But I think that would be epic. And if he talked through Obito or Madara to his daughter to have some last words with her, I think that would be epic as well. But of course, after the jutsu wears off, his mind will just be wandering eternally, just throughout limbo pretty much. But really though, Shikaku's last words to his son has to be epic. It has to be heart touching. And Shikamaru's team has been through a lot within the past year or so, I guess you could say, in Naruto terms. But within the last year or so, all of them they lost their sensei. Now they're losing their parents, except for Joji. His dad's okay, I guess, but I'm pretty sure their minds are all messed up. Shikamaru's about to cry, Ino's crying, and it's just hard to deal with something like that, especially when you're on the battlefield. But whatever Shikaku's last orders was, I'm pretty sure it will help him in some way. I do not think his orders will defeat anyone, but maybe weaken it, or maybe he may have given them some intel at the last second. Maybe it's some new intel on the Jubi. Maybe he put 2 and 2 together real fast about how fast and how far the Jubi's Biju bomb can fly. So maybe he put something together, because Shikaku and Shikamaru are known for their quick thinking. So who knows what he really said. I want to make a really good prediction, but it's really impossible, because anything can really happen, and he hasn't given us much to work with. But I'm pretty sure it's either geared towards Madara or the Jubi. And I could definitely see the Ino Shikacho combination being passed on to the children, Shikamaru, Choji, and Ino, because the parents are gone now, so they really have to step up and become the new big boss Ino Shikachos in the village, to kind of remember their parents and like inherit the will of fire and all of that stuff. And I think that if Naruto does have another series after Shippuden, whatever it will be called, I really think that they will be a unstoppable team, just like their fathers. Yeah, just like their fathers. And I think it will be really epic to see them. But who knows if we're going to get another series, but that's a whole other discussion for a whole other time. But next chapter, Naruto is out of commission for a while, because I've had a dislocated shoulder, and there's no fighting. You cannot fight if you have a dislocated shoulder. I don't care. Maybe the Kyuubi's powers come back at the last second to help heal him or whatever. But if that doesn't happen, I can definitely see him going into Sage mode, and things don't really hurt him in Sage mode, as we've seen in the Pain arc. The pain is reduced by a lot, so maybe he'll charge up and go into Sage mode. But what I really want to see, I want to see Sage mode with a combination of either the Kyuubi chakra mode or Biju mode. That would be epic. I'm actually doing a video on that. Thanks to one of my subscribers, he actually painted the image in my head, so I'm actually going to talk about that later. But as of right now, I have nothing else for you guys. What do you think is going to happen next chapter? I personally see just a lot of fighting and them trying to interpret what Shikaku said, or or whatever his last words were. And let me know what you think about Inoichi's mind being transferred all the way to wherever the battlefield is, and him doing some heroic act as his last act ever. It's been JB the Chiha. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.